2026 AI Blueprint. A few select companies who've partnered with chip giant NVIDIA have already seen gains of 562%, 3,244%, and even 6,583%. Now, NVIDIA is enlisting 3 new partners who could be next in line to benefit in 2026. If you thought 2025 was an incredible year for AI, you haven't seen anything yet. I believe 2026 could blow everything before it out of the water when it comes to artificial intelligence. Now, everybody wants to know which AI stocks could skyrocket next. That's why I'm revealing the 2026 AI Blueprint right here in this video. You see, my research tells me some of the best investments in AI right now involve the companies that work with NVIDIA. These companies may not be front-page news. In fact, they may be under the radar for most investors. That's why I call them NVIDIA's silent partners. But they have been absolutely vital to NVIDIA's exponential growth, not to mention a major reason the AI leader is now one of the most valuable companies in the world. Look at the growth of these select companies that have partnered with NVIDIA. Take ASML, which works closely with NVIDIA on its chips. ASML's shares have gone up as much as 500% since 2019. Or look at Applied Materials, which helps NVIDIA with a specific part of its chips, called the wafer fabrication component. Its stock has gone up as high as 562% in a little over 5 years. If you think that's good, take a look at Supermicro Computer, which has partnered with NVIDIA for over a decade. Its stock has surged as much as 3,244% over the past 3 years. And then there's Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM, the world's largest chip maker. NVIDIA depends on TSM daily. Why? Well, it doesn't manufacture its own chips. TSM produces the majority of them, and TSM's stock has exploded as much as 6,583% since first partnering with NVIDIA in 1998. But here's the thing. I'm not telling anyone to buy those companies today. 2026 AI Blueprint does not include any of them. That's because NVIDIA is making a $1 trillion pivot to another sector of the AI market. And now, I've found a few new silent partner companies who could play a major role in 2026. My research tells me the best investment opportunities in 2026 are different than those in 2025. Elon Musk is begging for this, and it all has to do with NVIDIA's latest invention, the Blackwell chip. Look, NVIDIA's existing AI chips are already the backbone of the AI boom. But the revolutionary Blackwell chip looks like it's going to destroy everything that came before it. It's now the most powerful chip in the world, at least twice as fast as NVIDIA's previous AI chips. With 5x the AI performance, the Blackwell chip will be the engine to power this new industrial revolution. Right now, the number of requests for it is already off the charts. For example, take Elon Musk, the richest person in the world. Have you ever heard of him begging for anything? Well, that's just what happened recently. While dining with Huang at Nobu in California, there was Musk, pleading for more of NVIDIA's new chips, begging to spend more money with NVIDIA, and it's not just Musk. Other tech CEO giants, that includes Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Sam Altman, are scrambling to get as many of these chips as they can. I'm talking millions right out of the gate. And now, on top of that, Huang has just made a critical $1 trillion pivot. You see, even though NVIDIA's stock has already risen 780% since the start of the AI boom near the end of 2022, even though it grew rapidly to become one of the most valuable companies in the world, even though, right now, NVIDIA is AI, it's not standing pat, no. With this critical pivot, NVIDIA is now aiming to conquer an emerging new sector of artificial intelligence, and further dominate the AI frontier, potentially, for years to come. It all has to do with the sudden rise of AI data centers. It's simple. Ajarins indoa minds shine abdains the repagin din kolowine. Artificial intelligence requires massive amounts of data every day. This is why Forbes and many others regard data as the new gold. In fact, if we could gather up all the data in the entire world and take a close look at it, we'd discover something totally mind-blowing. We'd see that 90% of all the data was generated just in the last 2 years alone. It's true, and it continues to grow. AI-generated data is expected to increase more than 50% again, in just the next 2 years. And all that data needs to be processed somewhere. It doesn't just evaporate into thin air. That's where AI data centers come in. Raw data comes into these buildings, is refined, and intelligence goes out. It's this comprehensive process that enables AI to keep growing exponentially. To keep up with AI's dramatic growth, thousands of data centers are desperately needed. Not next month, not tomorrow, right now. AI cannot exist without them. That's why, over the next 3 years, an AI-driven construction boom is expected to take place all across the country. Data centers are projected to multiply sixfold. That includes places like Council Bluffs, Iowa, across the border from Nebraska. That's where Google has committed over $5 billion to a new data center occupying more than 2.5 million square feet. And it's not the only big tech giant involved. Meta is investing billions in a data center more than 5 million square feet in size. Now, you might be wondering, how big is that? Well, imagine the flight deck of a giant aircraft carrier. Then imagine 275 of them lined up side by side. That's how big these data centers need to be nowadays. Microsoft and OpenAI have even combined forces on a $100 billion data center giant codenamed Stargate. And Amazon has committed to invest more than $100 billion in data centers. Musk himself is taking part as well. That's why he was begging Huang for more Blackwell chips. His artificial intelligence startup, xAI, is quickly doubling the size of its immense supercomputer, called Colossus. NVIDIA, $5 trillion again by the end of 2026. Look, this is no secret. Thousands of new data centers are coming right now. Experts predict the market for them is projected to jump over an estimated 2,000% over the next decade. That's why Huang recently said that big tech needs to spend over $1 trillion on data centers in the next couple of years. And guess what's going to be in most of them? You got it. NVIDIA's Blackwell chips. You see, NVIDIA is in such a unique place right now. All the big AI companies, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and Google, all rely on NVIDIA. This pivot to data centers has the chance to redefine the company's mission. NVIDIA's gone all in. Recently, the company mentioned data centers no less than 56 times during an earnings call. And take a look at this. In the past year alone, NVIDIA's data center revenues have exploded 427%. You see, NVIDIA is already one of the most valuable companies in the world. But many believe this monumental move could make it worth as much as $5 trillion. Again, by the end of 2026. This is the future of AI. The whirlwind growth of artificial intelligence is expected to drive continued demand for data centers into the next decade and beyond. That's why they are the key to 2026 AI blueprint. And here's the thing, just like with its chips, when it comes to the thousands of new data centers rapidly being built, NVIDIA can't do everything by itself. It needs to rely on the help of a small handful of silent partners. And with big tech expected to shell out more than $1 trillion on data centers over the next few years, those companies partnering with NVIDIA could be the next big stars of the AI boom. NVIDIA is AI's darling. Some of its more successful silent partners have already surged, like ASML, which has been up as much as 500%. Applied Materials up as much as 562%. 2026 AI blueprint includes 3 of these kinds of firms. If investors can get in on them before the rest of the market catches on, it could be a great boom for their investments. Microsoft needed Citrix, a software company, to help pull off one of its biggest, most important upgrades since Bill Gates first introduced Windows. Citrix moved all the major Microsoft apps from personal computers, where it had been stuck for decades, up into the cloud, where anyone can work from anywhere. Lo and behold, Microsoft 365 was born, and Citrix exploded. Microsoft's key partner as a buy back in 2003, it went up as much as 903% by the time it was sold in 2022. That's good. But listen to this. As Apple was launching the iPhone, there was a little unknown company that made some chips. No big deal. Except for one thing. Apple needed these chips to connect iPhones to the internet, all kinds of Bluetooth devices, and just about everything else. The company's name? Skyworks Solutions, which practically no one had heard of, and sure enough, iPhone profits started to roll in, and Skyworks shares gained as much as 1,242% in 16 years. Technologies was a buy in 2003. Its shares didn't rise just 1,000 or 2,000%. No, they went up as much as 15,145% over 21 years. And a big reason was Tyler Technologies' work with Amazon. AWS is the biggest cloud provider on Earth. In just 1 second, it can handle 100 million requests. It's able to do this every second, hour after hour, day after day. And AWS needed Tyler Technologies' cloud solutions to make that happen. And let's not forget about the biggest winner of them all: NVIDIA. Today, NVIDIA is one of the most valuable companies on Earth. And it's leading the biggest tech revolution of the century. But few investors were aware of NVIDIA back in 2011, when it was just a small tech company primarily known for producing gaming chips. NVIDIA began a lucrative partnership with Microsoft. Its next-generation graphics processing units, or GPUs, have been essential to Microsoft's growth and dominance over the past decade. And you know what happened next? The price explosion of NVIDIA's shares dwarfed that of Tyler Technologies, as much as 27,893%. Does every company in the world that works with big tech nail these types of gains? No. These were some of the biggest, from a select few partners, but we don't have to manually sift through the thousands, maybe millions, of deals out there to identify the needle in the haystack ones that are highly rated. NVIDIA's far and away the biggest winner when it comes to AI, and I believe NVIDIA's silent partners could become some of the biggest stars of 2026. Some of our favorites among them have already surged, like ASML, which has been up 500%, Applied Materials, up as much as 562%, SMCI, which went up as much as 3,244%, not to mention Taiwan Semiconductor, which soared as much as 6,583%. They have all been playing crucial roles in NVIDIA's rapid rise, and now that NVIDIA has quickly taken over the AI data center sector, with big tech pouring $1 trillion into them over the next few years, I've found a new set of NVIDIA's silent partners that could be poised to break out and potentially become the next AI superstars. That's why they are the picks for 2026 AI Blueprint. 2026 AI Blueprint stock number 1. The first stock in my 2026 AI Blueprint is not a household name, but that doesn't mean they aren't collecting revenue hand over fist. This company's technology is directly or indirectly inside the devices used by more than 5 billion people. That's right. More than 5 billion people. To put that in perspective, imagine every man, woman, and child living in America. Then imagine 16 countries with the same population as America lined up side by side. That's how many people interact with this company's products every single day. It's in everything from supercomputers to smartphones. Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Samsung, Qualcomm, a who's who of the world's leading tech corporations depend on this company, as well as a majority of the world's population, which relies on it every day, without even knowing it. This company enables AI everywhere, including in AI data centers. Now, they won't lift a finger in their physical production, but their blueprints will be all over them. You see, AI data centers house an array of servers. They're equipped with powerful processors responsible for computation, data storage, and network communication. And this company's designs are imperative for the development of the next generation of these processors. This will allow AI data centers to achieve peak performance and minimize power consumption in considerably less time. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang even admitted recently that what NVIDIA is trying to accomplish with AI data centers is simply not possible without this company, and yet it's still virtually unknown. Practically no one is talking about this investment opportunity, but that could change when investors discover its partnership with NVIDIA. The AI data center build-out that will continue to take place over the next decade and beyond needs NVIDIA, and NVIDIA needs this company. 2026 AI Blueprint stock. Number 2. Before I do that though, let's talk about the second 2026 AI Blueprint stock. It specializes in helping AI data centers achieve peak performance by creating systems that can handle vast amounts of data at instantaneous speeds. Remember how I mentioned that AI depends on enormous streams of data? Well, the thousands of data centers that will be built in the coming years need advanced systems in place. Networking tools, expensive chips, and other high-tech gear all need to work in concert with each other to crunch it all. That's where the second stock in my 2026 AI Blueprint comes in. This company's systems divert those immense streams of data to where they need to go, at lightning speeds. I'm talking billionths of a second. This prevents logjams and bottlenecks from occurring, which could shut data centers down completely. Basically, without these lighting transmission speeds, AI data centers are worthless. Big tech giants like Microsoft and Meta need highly specialized equipment to operate AI data centers worldwide. And it continues to make faster systems to get the job done. With thousands more AI data centers on the way, equipped with this company's tools, I think we're looking at a massive opportunity. 2026 AI Blueprint Stock Number 3. I'll explain how to download that briefing shortly. Before I do that though, let's talk about the third 2026 AI Blueprint stock. It has already aggressively carved out a lucrative niche in the data center market. In fact, nearly 3 out of every 4 data centers worldwide currently employ its equipment. AT&T, Ericsson, Siemens, Verizon and countless other clients rely on its innovative solutions, and NVIDIA needs it to support this AI data center network build-out that's projected to add nearly 3,000 more mega structures by 2030. You see, these massive new buildings will need an abundance of advanced AI servers. We're talking about millions of systems running around the clock. Those AI servers will generate 5 times more heat than traditional servers. It's simple. More heat means more cooling is needed. Roughly 10 times more per square foot, in fact. For those networks to continue running smoothly, they require support structures in place to temper the rising heat. Thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate your continued support and look forward to serving you with more exciting videos in the future. We hope it has been helpful in understanding the world of passive income. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment below, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video from Passive Income Journey 777.